Well, she said it best, folks. Farts.
Oh, sorry.
Farts McGarts. This is my check-in after being absent from the show here for almost probably what 5 weeks. I got plenty of episodes to put out. I think like 28 episodes I could share with you guys, and I'm really eager to. I just wanted to check in, give you a little update. I wouldn't say I'm burnout because I'm still creating, but I do think I have run into a serious bottleneck. What is it? A hiccup. I've hit the wall. Not ahead of me. I'm driving so good right now. I just want to check in with you guys to let you know why haven't I been putting out shows? Identifying what I'm bad at has been a big part of this process. I love creating the show. I love sharing the show and all the things. But I think I've identified at this stage. Um,
Management.
it's management. It's the operation. It's I'm the creative. I am the you name it. I do all the things, but I've been spinning too many plates for too long, and I'm over it. I've built a ceiling that I can't break through, and I know if I don't get out of the way, I'm going to stay at this level forever, and it's not sustainable and it's not fun. And so thinking about what I need, oh, I need this, I need that. Money would solve a lot of problems, and so I don't necessarily have that at hand. I'm taking jobs as they come. The film industry is still overseas, and so until that comes back, I'll be doing what I can where I can. But I think I've identified it's a level of management and operations with the show that I'm desiring, that I need. If they could come in, like I could hire an editor, I could maybe get interns, but then I got to manage those guys. They got to be checking with me, asking me all these questions that I just don't have the time for, and equally I don't want to do. And so I've had the fortune of working with a business consultant, as it were, Brett Riley, fantastic guy, great friend, but he's busy with his own business, and so being able to talk with him and see where I'm lacking in so many ways. I think it's finding, and maybe even he can help me, partner align with somebody that appreciates a young channel, a new business, whatever, that sees the value in me, that sees the value in what I'm offering, and believes in where it can go, that comes from that background. They're the operations dude, they're the manager guy, they're a CEO, they help businesses, they help grow businesses. I think that's what I need. That's what I'm like, is that through a partnership? Is that through agents? Is that through, I don't know. I'm doing as many things as I can to keep the ball rolling forward, but I can say that I'm maxed out. The bandwidth is tapped out, and I have run into a serious bottleneck. And so rather than reach out to you guys, other than apologizing for not putting out my show that I know you're so eager to hear my next cast, maybe you have some insight. Maybe you work at CAA. That'd be great. But if you don't, I don't know. I don't know, guys. So this is just me waving the white flag. I'm not done. Like I said, I have a ton of shows to put out. This next year is bright and beautiful. So many opportunities. And I'm eager to see where I can take the show next. Like taking it to the One Moto show to AIM Expo was a perfect application of how I can play, continue to grow and expand. And aligning with partnerships is a big part of that. Bringing in money will definitely help grease the wheels and help scale the show. But I could have all the money, but then I'm hiring the people. And again, it's a bottleneck. I'm not a manager. It's not what I do. So at this stage, this is me just letting you guys know it is here. It is going to continue. And it's just a learning curve that I'm trying to navigate and deal with. And until I figure it out, I might, limp out a couple more episodes just to get them out. And I appreciate all my guests that have been so patient. You gave me your time for the interview, and now it is my turn to share the interview. And so I really want to do that. And I apologize that I haven't yet. But like I said, it's not a matter or a lack of wanting to. It's just, I'm just maxed. I'm coming up from Florida. I could have sat down in the lovely studio I have created, but then that's just another thing to do, another thing to set up, another job. And then all of a sudden 4 hours has gone by and I didn't get to it. I actually had to finish an edit on another job before I head back to Orlando for this random thing I'm producing just because I need to make freaking money. You get it. And you know, being busy is just something we create for ourselves and just giving attention to what matters. And right now, what matters is money. And so that's been the focus. It hasn't been the show, but I know if I can stick with it, that'll be the return I'm looking for. Shout out to Meg and her patience. My great co-pilot over here. Did that kind of, this is take 2. We already did a first version of this, and I feel like I totally missed the mark on even what I said. So this is my attempt at being transparent and vulnerable with you guys to say, it is what it is, and until it sorts itself out and I'm able to figure it out, just be patient with me, and we're gonna get some. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And I know there's a lot of people doing it. I don't think they're doing it very well, but I could certainly be doing it better myself.
Send help.
Send help. Send help now. And again, you know, hey, I could edit. Hey, I could do this. I appreciate that, and I know there's a lot of talented individuals I would love to work with, but until I have the operations in place to appropriately utilize and do it all to scale it appropriately, I would love to put ads out, you know, and cut all these clips out into different socials and have a whole nother, you know, social platform to share all this stuff. So you've seen it as it aggregates and you see all these great clips on TikTok and stuff, but that's just another job and more money. So that's the long and short of it. 7 minutes. This isn't a long and involved podcast, but it's just kind of a check-in. I believe this is my probably 3rd check-in to date over the course of the show where I run into these little snafus, but I think that's maybe the right way. Like, I guess that's just kind of the building blocks. You know, you grow and then you reassess and you course correct and then you grow. And then this is my next one. I've identified what I need. It's help. It's management. Somebody to step in and help grow my business. Be the operations guy. You know, see it a little more macro. Let me focus on what I'm good at: hosting, relationships, connecting, growing a beard. I don't know if I can take credit for that, but let me know. Let me know what you know. All right. Love you guys. And we're almost back to Atlanta. So until next time, hopefully sooner than later, when I'm working with my new manager, it's going to be so